breaking news. Biafra Defense Forces again out on top as many Zo0 terrorists in uniform kiss the dust in the old Abia state. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 28th of November 2024, and I have breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people, the Biafra Defense Forces have come out on top once again as Zo0 terrorists kiss the dust once again in the old Abia state. Before moving forward, I want to say something here, because I'm going to show you how the Zo0 platforms, media platforms of course, are reporting this very latest development, and then I will also show you the confirmation and the real news from the Biafra Defense Forces official X handle. Now, yesterday I saw a certain news emanating from the illegitimate and defunct Abia state government, old Abia state government of course. I saw the man, one Mr. Oti, one Alex Oti, claiming that it is not IPOB that carried out, he called it attack, the so-called attack on the military in the defunct and old Abia state, that it is the what he called political, opponents. First of all, I want to tell that man called Oti that IPOB in question is no longer functioning at this very point in time. IPOB will come back, or not even will, may come back when Biafra is fully restored and of course recognized as an independent nation by the international community. IPOB may come back as a political organization, but for now, anything IPOB is simply the indigenous people who occupy the territory known as Biafra land. But as an organization, it is no longer on existence. I said it. I hit my chest and said it, because all of us, we were members of IPOB until the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and the DOS that's supposed to do what Biafra government is doing today, so the struggle. Today, nobody is hearing about DOS again. So since there is no DOS and the leader of IPOB is in the dungeon, nobody is taking care, nobody is taking charge, nobody is taking responsibility of any action that would have been taken by the IPOB. So therefore, IPOB has gone into extinction. I am saying it for the first time today, and that is the reality. That is how it stands. Till Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out, Biafra restored, and then we will decide which name should we go with when forming a political party for those who would want to go into politics. Are you getting what I'm saying? And that is reality. So what you coming out to say it is not IPOB? Who are the IPOBs? Who are the IPOBs? As far as I'm concerned, you cannot call members of Biafra Republic government in exile or the Biafra Defense Forces, the likes of Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, or Biafra Navy as members of IPOB. That is an insult. Now we operate under a government, and the prime minister is Mazi Samanepa, the one you call that in Finland. You understand? So stop all this idiocy and stupidity on social media. We have gone beyond that. When the Biafra Defense Forces, defending our land, doing the needful, once they confront the terrorists in uniform, we will announce it on media, just like what I'm doing right now. So let us read, and then I will show you the real news or the confirmation of the news from the Biafra Defense Forces official X account. Now, Just in, again, gunmen by 2 policemen in Old Abia State. You can see this is just a couple of minutes ago. It is from the leadership, one of the Zoo media platforms. And I read, they called it unknown gunmen have spied 2 policemen at a police checkpoint between Ebem and the Asaga or Hafia in Hafia local government area of the old and defunct Abia State. As at press time, details of the incident, which caused panic across both communities, was still sketchy, even as the identities of the deceased were not yet known. You are very, very far, leadership. Leadership's effort to speak to the police public relations officer, PPRO, Maureen Chilaka, proved abortive. Okay, now. The incident occurred barely 72 hours after an earlier attack in Obakala, the headquarters of Umuahia South local government area, which left 1 policeman died and another wounded. In a statement, PPRO Chilaka had said the attack was on the convoy of the member representing Isialangwa North and South Federal Constituency of the state at the National Assembly, Jinjongu Sibe. It explained that the deceased policeman was traveling in a police Toyota Hilux vehicle after accompanying and dropping off the Honorable in Umuahia. The Honorable in Umuahia. Honorable in criminality. Honorable in Tifri. Honorable in Wayo 419. These are thieves. Whenever you talk about the breakup of the Zoological Republic, they come at you. Because the zoo provides an enabling environment for criminals to thrive. That's why they don't want to hear anything like breakup of the zoo. Now let's continue. On their way in Obakala, their vehicle was intercepted by armed men dressed in black attire, operating in a Toyota Corolla with tinted windows. This was an incident that occurred 72 hours before this current development. I want you to understand that. They blocked the path of the police vehicle and opened fire. Tragically, Inspector Bala Mohammed sustained multiple gunshots. Bala Mohammed, not the governor of Bauchi State. This one is a terrorist in police uniform. Sustained multiple gunshot wounds and died at the scene, while Inspector Dunna Jatao and the driver escaped the attack, the PPRO had said on Monday, which of course barely 72 hours as at the time of recording this very report. Now, this is from Sahara Reporters, of course, you all know, one of the Zoo media platforms. They said, government continue assaults in Abia State, reportedly by policemen in Ohafia community. Let us read and hear what Sahara Reporters are reporting this very latest development. It was learned that the incident happened at about 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday this morning, according to multiple sources. Some unknown gunmen have reportedly by some policemen in Ohafia local government area of the old and defunct Abia State. It was learned that the incident happened at about 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday, according to multiple sources. And they continued, the police authorities have not yet issued a statement on the latest attack on its men in the state. The latest assault is coming few days after a police inspector was fired, while 1 other was injured during an attack on the convoy of Jinja Onwusibe, a member of the House of Representatives at Obakala, Umuahia South Local Government Area Council in the old and defunct Abia State. The incident happened on Sunday at about 9 p.m. at Obakala community. Now, it is the same, even if you go down and read, they are going to tell you the same thing that, we read already from leadership. So now, I want to show you this same report, right? This same report from the official and verified X account of the Biafra Defense Forces. Let us see if they have anything to say concerning this very latest development. And this is what they said. Operational update. The Biafra Defense Forces have this morning neutralized terrorists in Asaga, in Ugwaba or Hafia, in Old and defunct Abia State. As usual, arms and ammunition were also recovered. Arms and ammunitions were also recovered. This is very, very simple, very, very short and brief. Now, they did not end there. They said here, look at what they said here. We thank God for his faithfulness to Biafra and commend our gallant Biafra Defense Forces for doing the needful in protecting Biafra territory. Jehovah Sabbath is on our side and will be with you till the end, and when the independent United States of Biafra will be celebrated. Amen and amen. I love that. This is very, 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 very simple and very, very, very unique, I can assure you. So my people, it is happening. I have only one message for the zoo. Listen, the earlier you understand that Biafrans are not playing, the better for you. There is only one, I said only one option to end all these things you see happening. There is only one option: withdraw your terrorists in uniform from the land of Biafra. If you fail to do so, this kind of news will never stop coming. That is the truth. That is the truth. Negotiate. Just negotiate for the exit of Biafra. If you fail to negotiate, this news will never ever stop coming. That is the truth. If you like, bring 1,000 of them, bring 10,000 of them, 100,000 of them, even if you don't have. Go and borrow from your neighboring countries. Bring them. This kind of news will never stop. And I want to let them know that Biafrans are not tired. Biafrans are not in a hurry. The earlier they understand these two things, things will begin to be, easy for the both parties. Biafrans are not tired, and Biafrans are not in a hurry. And we cannot get tired, not anytime soon. I'm saying forever. We can never get tired. Forever. Irrespective of how long it takes, Biafrans can never ever get tired. The earlier they understand it, the better for them. Thank you, my people. And make it go viral.